Alrighty. Hello, hello. So, weather's not so grand outside. So I decided to stay home and do a workout this weekend, but here we are. So the plan is push-ups, eyes, and bridges. I'm not gonna mess with the push-ups too much. They're solid as is. The eyes, I'm gonna see if I can't do them with weight and prone, laying on my stomach, or if I can stand and do them with weight as well. So we'll see how that goes. And then the bridges, we'll start with just body weight, 15, see how that does. And then I might end up grabbing the dumbbell or the kettlebell for a little extra weight today. But other than that, that is the current plan. So, and I did get a new watch, so we'll see how things go. Okay. There it is. So let's see here. I'm gonna start with the. I might actually do I want a circuit? No, I'm not gonna do a circuit. I'm gonna start with the push-ups. Last time the camera fell because the whole hinge fell off, so I'm gonna be a little gentler with that today. Actually, before I move the camera, let's start with the eyes. I feel like 10 might be a good start. That felt okay standing. If I had a bench where I could modify the incline, I'd rather do it off of that. But we're gonna modify it to prone with the weight. See which one feels better. So we're going to gently tilt the camera down. There we go. Oh no, my cheap tripod is failing me. Alright, that'll have to do. Let's see how this does for me. Okay. Okay, very good. Oh, it feels good. I don't feel as tight today, so I don't feel the need to stretch as much. But we'll see how I do as things progress. Oh yeah. So 10 is too heavy. I'm gonna drop it down to 5. Well, so since I am working at end range, it's a little more difficult. Whew. set did not feel as good with the Bowflex at the very least. I feel like the width of the Bowflex is a disadvantage here. So if I had the smaller dumbbells, it'd be fine. But these are just a little too big. So again, if I had like that incline bench, these would be perfect. So it might be the next home gym purchase is a decent bench. I felt like I got more out of the standing version. So I'm gonna do a third set without weight to see how that feels, so I can translate that to standing. But so just like how I've traditionally done it in the past. Alright, so I think this last set of will be standing. Felt like I got more out of it. That's good. Then we'll go back to the other side. And that's good. Okay. Take a little breather. Should probably adjust the camera again because that's the hardest part. Okay. Very good. All right. So I'm shooting for about 4 sets of everything today. Just to kind of take up some time, do a little bigger focus towards strengthening, because I think tomorrow I'll do kind of more of a cardio based workout. Monday will be abs accessory and like the full body type stuff, and then Tuesday I'll be moving into the next phase of moving from 8 rep workouts to 6 rep. So, that is that. Trying to incorporate a little more cardio in, having these planned easier days, or just like active rest days almost, where the focus really isn't on getting sore, getting tired, but spending about a half hour to get the workout done. All right, final set of eyes. So we got 15 this time, bending over. Ooh. 3, 4. I feel good. Alright. So those are done. actually do is tilt the camera down again. That didn't work. Okay. Tighten both of you back up because that looks sketchy. Okay. Okay. So we'll do the bridges next to kind of get the upper body a break. And then we will finish out with push-ups. So I'm going to do the first set of bridges without weight, and then I've got the, pretty sure I'll be okay to add weight. I just kind of want to see how we're doing. Shooting for 20. So, I have a rule for kind of how I practice PT is like if I can't do it, I don't give it to you. So, the fact that I haven't really done bridges in a while, but I've been able to keep up with like my body awareness stuff, my squats, my deadlifts, like a set of 20 is relatively easy. And again, this channel really isn't for, people who already have a good level of fitness. It's for people who are kind of just starting and need a baseline. So it's like bridge, like the stuff we're doing today is pretty basic, pretty standard, nice entry level, low, you don't need a lot of equipment or any equipment because it's all body weight. The equipment just gives you a little variety. But that's where, I've had some people, it takes 5 minutes for them to do 20 reps because they can only do 4 reps, need a break, let the hamstrings calm down because they were cramping, and you rinse and repeat. All right. Oh, jeez. So this is 52 and a half pounds on my hips. We're shooting for about 20 again. Eighteen, 19. All right. So by about number 15, hips started to burn, which was nice. So the last 5 are definitely a grind, but still doable. So we're 2 sets down. We're gonna take about a minute and a half before we get into the next set. Technically with 20, I probably should be doing more of a shorter break, but We'll kind of go by how I'm feeling. We'll see how I do with push-ups to see if I need to kind of do a drop set down on my knees to, what's the word? Just to keep kind of getting a couple more reps out, but we'll see how things go. But yeah, hips are feeling good. Knee, foot, and hip are feeling good. Let's see here, might have to do a little. No, both sides feel about the same. Okay, so both feet feel about the same. So again, we're just going to take about a minute to a minute and a half to take a break. So even with trying to trying to do 4 sets of everything, because I've been feeling good, because I've been feeling consistent with what I've been doing, the, what's the word? The workout's kind of flowing. Admittedly, I've got push-ups as last, so that may take, that might not be as difficult, or it'll be the most difficult thing I do, but it shouldn't really take me much more than a half hour to get through this workout. So let me try and add a couple heel raise variation just to see how it feels. All right. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. All right. All right. So that's done. It's like about a minute and a half before we start the push-ups. Not that I'm not looking forward to push-ups, it's just, I know, well, the first set I'll kind of do like the whatever way, see how many I can, see if I can get to about 15, and then I'll do like the concentrated way where it's a little more chest dominant, and we'll see if I can't do, again, about 15, and maybe alternate like that. I know when I try and get the chest dominant version, I do kind of fatigue relatively rapidly, so, which is good because I'm trying to target my chest rather than just like flop, but yeah, all right, there we go. actually take an actual minute and a half to 2 minutes on this one. So I thought that was supposed to be the easy version, and I'm sitting here like, all right. So I did have to kind of modify my hand position to make it more comfortable for myself. So the population that I'm targeting here, there's more room for experimentation mid-set than there is like at higher levels. So I'll use deadlift as an example, or squat. If you go down, you got the bar on your back, maybe you're still warming up, so it's even like safer to do this. You're warming up with weight that's comfortable for you, and you're like, this doesn't feel right. So you got the bar on your back still, you adjust your toes, and you're like, all right, let me go down. Okay, that feels better, but it's still not great. So you step out a little wider, adjust your feet, and you're like, okay, there's my squat. Right, I'm okay with you doing that mid-set, mid-warm-up, because it's like you're still working sub-maximally. Folks who have like 600, 800 pounds on their back though, right, that's not advised for them. So even if you have you want to be stable, you want to be sturdy, so it's like the safest way would obviously be to re-rack the bar, figure out what feels good, go to body weight, then pick up the bar, but I'll do it for myself where, again, to my sumo squat setup, I'm like, this doesn't feel right, so I do a little adjustment, I'm like, that feels right, and then I go down. All right. Better than the first set. So that was interesting. So either I just needed a warm up, or I do better starting from the bottom than I do from the top. So, food for thought. Okay. 25 and a half. Oh yeah. So I've been sitting around, I'll say 26 to 26.50 in terms of calories. And weight hasn't come off yet. Energy levels are feeling good. I've been back in the gym with more consistency. So, yeah, like overall things are like, in terms of lifestyle, are like kind of back on track. So another 2 to 3 weeks of this, and I'll see if we need to drop more calories or not. But other than that, it's like, things are continuing to trend well. Excuse me. So I still got 2 more sets to go. I'll say this. When I look at myself in the mirror, I feel like I see changes despite the fact the scale says there's none. My weight's the same, my body fat's essentially the same. I think I might have mentioned this before, where there'd be some mornings where I'm like 186, 188, now I'm closer to that 183 to 186 range. So that's water weight. hydration variations. So I'm not like, it's not a firm sign of weight loss yet. Just a general change though. Okay. All right. Again, we'll take about a minute and a half to 2 minutes. Then I'm gonna try this heel raise variation and see how that does for me. So the heel raise will be a 30-second hold for 5 reps on each leg with breaks. And that should take me to the 40-second mark and to see how my calves feel after. So interestingly enough, despite the fact that, I do walk on my toes all the time, there are certain points where my calves are like weak. Like the seated heel raise, I managed to do 180 plus whatever the weight of the machine was. So I think that comes out to like 2 something, low 200s. And yeah, I only managed to squeak out like 12 reps, despite the fact that again, like I walk on my toes all day. I'm not going through full range of motion toe walking. All right. Final set. All right. That was a challenge. All right. All right. So the final thing, like I said, is the heel raise. Okay. All right. That's still cooperating with me. That's good. Huh. I'm glad I stayed home because it is currently snowing. All right. first set, we're just gonna alternate. Ooh, so balance is definitely a challenge or a factor. All right. So far, so good. So this is apparently the one of the recommendations for Achilles tendonitis. So I'm kind of giving it a try to see, despite my toe walking, do I get the same burn? 18. And so far, I mean, it's definitely a bit of a balance challenge. 7, 28, 30. But I think this is my third set now. And there's no significant muscular fatigue. With the isometric though, they're like to load into the painful zone. That's it. Okay, that's a wrap. So, did a little bit of everything. Feeling pretty good. Took me about, over a half hour, just over a half hour. So, if you did what I did, great. You're doing your own thing, great. You're just starting, you're looking for ideas, motivation, discipline, a community to help each other be, to help yourself be better every day. Let's build that community together, and we can all be a little bit better. But that's all I got. Good work today. Keep working hard. Until next time.